Hey, everybody. Welcome to our channel, Dr. Cammy and Karen Go Keto, where we are transitioning to a ketogenic lifestyle. I'm trying to do carnivore, and we're just talking about our journey into this transition. So today, Cammy, you want to say hi and start us off?
Sure. Good morning, everybody. I'm Dr. Cammy, and we're doing our keto lifestyle. And today we're just going to spend a few minutes talking about success and what gets in the way of our success. And I was thinking about that this morning about how your negative self talk can get in your way, but also what your ideas and values are and your thoughts about long term, how you're going to be able to be successful in the long run. And when I've been successful with my diet and with weight loss in the past, there was always some big thing for me to get to. Like when I was when I was applying to medical school, I got in really good shape and ended up being a finalist in the Miss San Diego pageant. It was kind of funny how that whole thing unfolded. But it was because if I didn't get into medical school and I felt like I was dumb, at least I would be hot. So this was all in retrospect. Years later, I figured out that's why I did that. And I had the time to do it. And then I lost a lot of weight later in my life when I was trying to get pregnant again and shooting for my girl. And that's when I had my fourth son. But I was able to lose a lot of weight and be very successful on Weight Watchers because I was motivated and driven to an end goal. And now I'm finding like when I'm looking at this as a lifestyle change for the rest of my life and to get rid of a lot of the medical issues that I have right now, like metabolic syndrome and inflammation and all of the things that go along with being obese and in that metabolic syndrome, it's a little bit tougher for me to feel motivated. And so I've been looking at what my self-worth is to me and looking at self-esteem and looking at being driven and feeling that I'm worthy of a really good, healthy life.
I I don't use the word deserve a lot in my life, but I do feel that the motivation does start to lag, especially when I've hit some successes, right? Give up the Diet Coke. Now I feel like, oh, I'm unstoppable because I'm on track. And then yesterday I went and had pizza, and that totally took me off track, right? Because I hadn't had pizza and I ate the crust. It wasn't like I didn't
Ooh,
eat the
that was my
crust.
next question.
Oh, because I usually am pretty good about just eating the toppings.
Uh-huh.
And and I felt that we were talking yesterday, I didn't mention the pizza, but I really felt like, oh, the good news and the bad news is it is a lifestyle change, right? So it's not going to set me back forever. And I do have to take a step back and say, well, what am I really up to? Because I know one of the main reasons I want to do this is I want to get stronger. I want to get leaner so I can, help out a little more around the house with my mom since she's in a wheelchair to, help her move around more easily because it's not so easy to do it when I'm lugging around my own weight, let alone hers, right? So, um, and I noticed a difference in my pants. I know they're feeling a lot looser. So I
Mhm.
know there's been success. And so I think, wow, I can have my pizza this one time. And you know what? I really can't.
And, that brings up the conversation in my mind about the cookie that we had yesterday because Karen and I were talking about me
Wait,
going to
wait.
the
We had a conversation yesterday. We didn't have a cookie.
No, 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 we did not have a cookie, but we had a conversation about going to the potluck today. I'm going to a potluck and I'm going to bring some pizza and I'm going to eat it without the crust. And then Karen says, what else is going to be there to tempt you? And I said, there's desserts there, and then I said, well, I'll probably eat a couple of small things. And then that brought forth a conversation with Karen about what am I really up to? And if I think I became certified a sugar addiction coach, and yet I'm thinking that I'm going to go out and eat these cookies and then start a program where I'm coaching people about eating sugar and how there's a lot of inauthenticity about that and a lot of hypocrisy about that. And I really started thinking about that overnight. And it really needs to be a shift change in the way that you're thinking in your head. Like, are you really up to that? And, those thoughts creep in. Well, I could just do this, or I could just do that. Or, my pants are getting smaller. I could just eat one piece of pizza. And, really, if you're on a lifestyle change, it's really, especially for me, because I still have a long ways to go on my road to recovery for good health. And I need to be on that road and not wander off to these little side streets where I get into all kinds of trouble.
Well, and certainly you'll get to that end goal of, I mean, because better health is not actually an end goal, right? Better health is today is better than the day before. And as long as you keep improving, it's going to be better health. So without a specific end goal, like I want to wear these jeans or I want to, lose weight for a reunion or a wedding or whatever the occasion may be, it is a little more challenging to have. So maybe we need to create some end goals that are a little more substantial or that we can actually touch and not just say better health.
I think that's a great idea. I got a pair of pants out of my closet and I have them hanging up on my mirror so that I can grab them and try them on every week. And I've been doing really great on my food plan. And so today would be a good day for me to try those on and see how much closer the buttons are getting to closing, something like that. And then, when you get that sense of accomplishment, like you actually get that button closed, that is not the time to go celebrate with whatever kind of sweet thing I need. That's the time to celebrate with a new pair of shoes, or to celebrate with a longer massage, or to celebrate with sitting in my jacuzzi. Those are the dopamine hits that I need to go look for that are healthy.
I have a pair of pants too that I would like to get into. So let's see if we can film that, Cami, and even just do shorts and post that of where the pants are today and where they're going to be 2 weeks from now, 4 weeks from now, etc.
Okay, that sounds great. I think
All
that's
right.
really good. So hopefully we've given you some things to think about today as far as what you're really up to, what you're committed to, really feeling that, you're worth that work, you're worth that, go grab a glass of water instead of a cookie, and, a cup of coffee with a little bit of cream in it or something else to really make you feel like you're getting something, but to understand that you deserve something more.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks for following us and being on this journey with us. We love your comments. Please subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.
All right. Have a good day, everybody.